This place contains my backyard trails, which you guys saw in the last video. I gave you a tour of our trails so far, and you guys seem to enjoy it. Today, we'll be starting the first build that's going to be documented on the channel, and I really hope you enjoy it, because aside from one other video, this will be the only content that I can produce. Today, I'm building the biggest jump we'll have so far. We need a long, straight run-in where you can carry lots of speed into the big jump at the end. This will take a lot of time and a lot of dirt, so let's get started right away. After we line up the trail, we can start clearing corridor. This may be one of the most boring parts of the build, but it's very important to having a good trail. The two parts are clipping plants from the surface and raking away leaves. Clipping plants can be a real challenge because there are lots of smaller weeds and hair roots to be cut. Next, we can rake away everything that we just cut with the loppers, and this provides a really good line for the trail. After you do this, you will definitely need to go back over the trail with the loppers again to make sure that you can cut all the smaller things that you couldn't see with all the leaves. Also, these things you'll need a shovel for. In the PNW, ferns grow here a lot, and you'll need to dig out the entire root. You have to go all the way around it with the shovel, and it's really time consuming and it's really hard work. This is definitely one of the harder parts of the build, and I really don't like doing this, but it has to be done. There was also this dead tree, which we definitely had to move in order to make the landing. Now, we can move on to the juicy stuff, the jump. For starters, we are using these logs to build the lip against. Most of these logs are perfectly cut, and they were thrown over from the construction of new houses in my neighborhood. These logs are heavy, and you can either lift them with someone else or roll them down the hill yourself. There is a science to this, but I'm just using the general shape of the lip to eyeball it. After some adjusting, we have all of our logs in place, and it looks really good. Using the logs will definitely make the jump require less dirt, and obviously less time. To get some of the dirt for the lip, I'm using this angled spot on the run-in and making it flat. Using the good dirt underneath can really help, and we were able to get buckets on buckets on buckets. Though I don't think we have enough dirt, we can definitely start shaping it now and adding dirt later if we need to. I'm using the backside of this metal landscaping rake, and I think I'm getting the shape in pretty well. As you can see though, the lip is really skinny, and when it packs, it'll even get worse. To fix this, we're going to add more dirt to the sides of the lip, and then hopefully it'll be wider. Now, we can start packing in the dirt. I'm just using the backside of this normal shovel because I didn't actually have a flat shovel at this time. After this video is released though, I now have a flat shovel and it's been really useful. After giving this jump a nice radius to make it feel better, and then obviously a bit more packing, our lip was done. Now that we've added dirt to the sides as well, it rides so much nicer, and I actually tested it without a landing just to see where we would put it. It felt really nice, and it shoots you up pretty high too, so you can get a lot of airtime. The final step that I'm doing for this lip is rolling tires over it. This is a really great and fun way to pack it, and it does its job really well. But wait, what am I doing here? So, it turns out when I actually rode the lip, the logs were moving. This is insanely dangerous, so I'm digging in these planks and then nailing them. The bottom logs weren't moving, and even with more support, the lip is definitely good now. It's the next day, and the lip has had time to dry out, so now it's time to start on the landing, so hopefully we can ride it by the end of the day. I won't really show you the process of building the landing, because it's basically the same as the lip, but it goes like this. We fill it with some logs, then we add dirt. After this, we use the landscaping rake and make it look nice, and then finally, we pack it in. We originally wanted this landing to be a bit taller, but after seeing how much dirt it would take, we decided not to. So that's our jump, and I think it actually turned out really nicely. Next week, we're going to be building a berm, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next week.